Maslamo atiefo say ade bi wa motate pa say Bono Nkyenpem Deduakwa. Bono Nkyenpem Deduakwa. Motate pa. Na menyini se mumu bebre enya nchirikiri mu. Ena nyame adawro na mechiro mu kakra. History has it said, Oma na omo amowi cave no. Na omo free cave no mu groups. Ebia nipa nua num. Ebia nipa nsia. Ebia nipa nson. Omo free mu in groups. Nti ebi wa omo free mu a omo konante a na anya na omo asena ba. Bi so omo kwa na omo akonya comfortable place bi na omo atena se. Nti womo eye womo eduadua womo duadua womo duadua ya dua ha ye de chanapem yan bononfo no ye obonum no ye chanapem na ye duadua bitna. Of course that is true. Ebinum na tena wo pinihini for no binum so any binum santu kotena ye free pinihini any ye free amo we cave for no bi so no na omo so binum kotena Tano boase. So the oft quoted Bono Nkyenpem Deduakwa no, that is the genesis. The oft quoted Bono Nkyenpem yaya yefu Bono mu ya chanapem na ye duadua Bono Nkyenpem Deduakwa. Menyini say what Bono Nkyenpem Deduakwa. Menyini say in your life wa wutie me le. Menyini say in your life what is obi kire musa. And that was there na quite predominant from 1300 and nyina. After say binum free cave no mu abana na samanom ene ne nuanom ameyanom so free cave no mu aba trantran krom bi abetena manso. They settled at Manson because Manson land was very good and Manson land was fertile. So they first settled. So they are more careful for them. Now even the Tano boase people now almost free cave no. Omo no twa say omo baja Manson for no. And somehow it may be true. Somehow it may be true. Because the Tano boase and Tuobodom any Asian Techiman no. Enyina nyini chan na na sanka de no a o kekere no 1295 no aya Bono Manson. So the Tano boase history no at a time when Bono Manson and Sanka or form one kingdom no 1295 no. Then the Tano boase so had been formed. Tuobodom had been formed and Techiman, Asian Techiman so now it had been. Asian, I'm not talking about modern Techiman. I'm talking about Asian Techiman. Now everyone Techiman, but now ancient Nana Techifri crew. Nana Techifri crew. You know, in this contest, you know, say me cano before 1500 or before 1700, Maka Techiman no Nana Techifri crew. For a purpose, Munina Mobetiasi. But after the war, Jamrawa war, no, Echino Mekano Techiman. It is always a Mekan Techifri crew. I'm referring to present day Techiman. But BBC here, there was a historical incident in T. Nana Techifri crew, Nana Techifri kura, na bedan Nana Techifri, Ama Fonso, na beye Techi ne man. So when we hear Techi man, it's the same person one, you the Techi man crew na to no. It's the same person na aye Techifri ekurase. The same person na aye Techifri Ama Fonso. The same person from Nana Techifri. And it's the same person who discovered the Bochrowa shrine. Now, the first person, Techifri, ne Nana Asanka. ɛna na kokotiko bɛso bɛfiri amananum tachi free afiankoma nana sanka nana kotiko bɛso bɛfiri amananum na it was tachi free na free mum first ɛna tachi free no free ya no na ɔnenam no kohunu area bi na hɔ yɛ kama na ɔkɔfa ne nua afiankoma potiko asaman o mume yanko and omoba na ombedru area na ono ka se aha na behu ye den ehwa na omunua no afiankoma na yade kan no ayade kan no na afiankoma no behavior no na ha adwene so they were even accusing Tachifri say odi aba ma yade abekan then within a matter of about 10-15 minutes no come aka no ayade aka no maybe na ordinance akere baby se monhwe ha wo monhwe ye nso ampa na ya wasi ho ahwana ayina oye ndonjua ina oye natikoi and they went there and that led to the birth of the Tano shrine. Omkohu yawano, omufa yawano. No me say ne better now. They will not go back. Nema umtina Tano Boase. And therefore Tano Boase was established around 1240. Between 1230 1240. 1230 1240 Tano Boase. Now Tachi free nene nuaba nene nuamema no wo no he continued with the hunting expedition because on the no renowned na wa gina ne naso so ade acha na oko na omde aka wo ho oko o baka wo and there's some mystery about some of these things Tano Boase Tuobodom and present day Techimai why they are all using TTT. Why they were all established from people from the same family. And up to today, 11th January 2026, no, succession also is the same family. Whether you are the paramount chief of Tuobodom, whether you are the paramount chief of Tano Boase, or whether you are the Krontihene of present day Techimai, the same family. Techimai, Tuobodom, Tano Boase, YTT. Well, and no, another mystery is to say the Tano Boase no bosom na ema wo establish Tano Boase, Tano asuo Tano no. If you come to Tachifri enam na obehu krono a okofa afiankama babaya. No, yes, if you come about by a knock can be so now mum free from home. So I call for if you come by a Techua and then a batana Tuobodom. So some of the history books will tell you that Tuobodom was established by Techifri for a Fiankama. There is nothing wrong about that. When you hear that history, there's nothing wrong. Some also may tell you say Afiankama bano Techuan or Nechechere Tuobodom. There's nothing wrong. Just that Menyadaje Echero only 18 fan. Then Techifri Anyai na hunting expedition. Or Toaso or sorry no Kurumsano. And then another strange incident. Techifri Sanko Kurumbiwa. And also Namuramu or Quaco bosom Yawa Isiho. And along the same Tano River, because the Tano Shrine omnene Ninuya Fiankamanum Koyanoa, our Mokonya Tano Bosomono. As you Tano Noana, Ebe Fatu Bodomoa, or Mokonya Chumpudu Bosomono. So the Chumbudu Trobodom no so Bosomna, Okonyan or your friend Chumpudu. And it's the same Tano River, no, a free Tano Boase, no, a free hoba, kakran, sukukuno. And one Tano River all over the country, Ghana. And therefore, Tano river no anso osane call nanim bio wa okoye ha no so na osan ko hu bosom no ekoye tachiman bochrowa na tachiman bochrowa ne tachi free a oti tachi free akura a okohu bosom bochrowa a okowura mo okoye ha a okohu bosom a ewo ansuo Tano ho a bosom no ye frɛ no bochrowa. You see, Tano Chumpudu Bochrowa. And they are, interestingly, Sabosom well known Abosoma Kasiani, no. They were all established, they were all found along the Tano River. Starting from Esos, Tano Boase, Kasiano Panini Pa, no. My friend says, the bow, Nino, Nana, no Fasio, Chumpudu, Tano River. Trobodom. Ninio, Nebo, Newafasio, something in common. Bochrowa. Tachi free kurase. Tachi free krum. And it is in fact the first one or the tachi free no nehu ye. A fian command na directly womo. Say I don't know we. But the second one, that is the Chumpuduo and the Bochrowa, it was tachi free. So tachi free last place a ohome ye otena na kura anu a ochechire ye no a ohun bochoro wa no a otena ho ochechire ho a otena ho a owu ye. So that is the common thing, the common thread enamunu nyina ye the Tano River, Tano Shrine on a PSA, and which is about I think that, like I said, it could be make it about 1228 or 1230. Because Chumpudu Trobodom could be about 1230, 1244. And Tachima Bochrowa has been in existence from about 1246 to today, 11th January 2026. Bochrowa was very powerful. Me bon mu anam asore. Bochrowa wo ho. Chumpudu wo ho, me bon mu anam asore. Asuo Tano so wo ho, me bon. And all of them, the bottom line is that all the three shrines were established before 1250. Oh. And that explains why the Tano Boase, the Tuobodom, and the Tachi Free Amman for so people know claim say, oh, Yandia, we are older than Bono Manson of Nana Asamai. Because Bono Manson was established in 1295. So that is the history. Now, if you know a little about the African history, why would you me? Why what Takra, Ta Mensa, Ta Kofi, Tano Yao? Benana, be papa, be wofa, base, and Tano. And I'm doing this history for us to know the Bono. The word Bono is not an isolated thing. As the cave, the Bono, Oya Bonuni, Miya Bonuni, Onimnia. He or she doesn't know what the person, Miya Bonuni, Bono for Yeko Nshemu. There is nothing wrong about that, but I'm giving you the history. Wherever you are, whether in New York, whether in Toronto, whether you are in wherever you are, whether in Germany, whether in Düsseldorf, Berlin, whether you are in Paris, whether in Rome, whether in Australia, whether in Accra, whether in Kumasi, whether in Techiman, wherever you are, whenever you hear the word Bono, if that is possible, fine. But that Bono you are using, that term you are using, unimu and wakankan, o de kontokwa, o kohon uni binimje chinye, utube in Bono, the Bono cave, the Amori cave. The Bono represents Amori cave. So utie minano, men Bono B-R-O-N-G, tron B-O-N-O. B-O-N-O. And let us also be very honest, and we should credit the Bono kingdom. In fact, from maybe I stand to be educated. That Bono kingdom, no, among all the accounts, was so powerful. among all the accounts, no, was very rich. Among all the accounts, whether it is the Akwamu, whether it is the Denchira, whether it's Adanse, whether it is the Asante, whether... No, I won't even talk about the accounts. I think that metimi akamum minsura enka kingdom bia ma present day Ghana na omiya resourceful womo gold pa chain the Bono kingdom bia ni ho the Bono kingdom established by Nana Saman in 1295 na I collapse in 1740 or 1742. Modern day Ghana there zero. Whether you even rope in other ethnic groups, the Gonja, the Guans, the Mamprisi, in terms of Sika there be. So the Bono kingdom, no, historians are proud of the kingdom, no, said Sika, to the extent that in some history books, we are even told, say, wamo boba yerekura kofi no abesisi kura no, but the gold aba na. And that made this as a kwachi enyam kwanche na de efe. Kwachi ade efe ye disika na ye. The kwachi who came Kwachi who came from 1328 to 1326, and the subsequent chief, in fact, it started with Kwachi Amiano. They were so rich, filthy rich. History has that even some bo nukura ba chance nukura ni binim didim kurano nobody sikakoko na ye.